Thousands of people in Maine are still under a lockdown this morning as police search for the man who killed more than a dozen people at a bowling alley and a bar. Now, this was the scene last night as authorities spent hours surrounding a home believed to be owned by a close relative of the suspect, 40-year-old Robert Card. Now, for a brief moment, it seemed as if authorities were closing in on him as they called for him to come out of the house several times. Well, after repeated announcements and a search, police cleared that area. So as we enter now the second full day of the search for Robert Card, law enforcement is now scouring the woods and waterways. ABC's Ike Ajachi is in Lewiston, Maine with more.
Overnight, investigators appearing no closer to catching Robert Card, the Army reservist wanted for the deadly mass shootings in Maine. Heavily armed police surrounding a home associated with Card Thursday night. Loud bangs ringing out through the neighborhood as police shouted for Card to surrender. ABC's Aaron Katersky was there.
And a number of tactical vehicles and troops come in, drones, helicopters, and our reporters there heard calling out commands to say, come out, calling the suspect by his name. And the suspicion was that they may have had him surrounded.
But nearly 2 hours later, most of the SWAT teams leaving the property. Police say Card opened fire at a bowling alley and nearby restaurant in the small city of Lewiston Wednesday night, killing 18 people and injuring 13. ABC News learning Card's sister told investigators she thought her brother may have been going after an ex-girlfriend at the bowling alley. 2 counties still under shelter-in-place advisories this morning. Schools and businesses are closed as far as 50 miles from the shooting scenes.
Everybody's scared. I mean, nobody is used to having a shooter in Maine.
According to sources, investigators finding a suicide note at Card's home addressed to his son. It did not provide a motive for the rampage, but contained bank information and what are described as rantings. Card this past summer was treated at a mental health facility after reportedly hearing voices and allegedly threatening to attack a National Guard facility. Ike Ajachi, ABC News, Lewiston.
And this morning, authorities and family members have begun identifying some of the victims in that mass shooting. Bob Violette was one of 11 people killed at the bowling alley. He was a coach for the Youth Bowling League. And Joseph Walker, a manager at the bar and grill, was shot while trying to stop the suspect at the second shooting scene. Walker was one of 7 people killed at the bar. Many of those victims were part of a gathering for the deaf. Now, this is developing in real time, so to keep up to the minute with this story, stay up to date on our website, WHAS11.com, or you can download the free WHAS11 app.